Rest in me, my beloved child, as I speak these words over you. Calm your heart, silence your soul, and allow my presence to wrap around you like a mantle of peace. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Let every word I speak to you today penetrate the depths of your being, for they are words of life, words that sustain, strengthen, and renew. I am the Lord your God, the one who formed you before time began, the one who upholds you each day and never abandons you. I know that many times you feel the weight of uncertainty, that you look around and wonder if I am truly working. I know your thoughts, I see the concerns that pass through your heart. But I want you to listen. I have already begun a mighty work in your family. Even if your eyes cannot fully see what I'm doing, even if it seems that nothing has changed, trust me, I am God, and my timing is not limited by your understanding. A great miracle is taking shape, and at the right moment it will be revealed before you. My power is at work, moving through unseen paths, breaking through barriers that seem impossible to cross, and working where no human eye can reach. What you cannot see, I see. What seems impossible to you is only the beginning of a glorious testimony for me. Every tear you have shed in silence, every prayer that has left your lips, every cry that you have held in your heart, I have heard. Not a single word has been lost. None of your petitions have been ignored. I am a God who sees, who listens, and who answers at the right time. Even if the silence seems prolonged, even if the days pass without visible change, keep trusting. My will is being fulfilled perfectly, and when you least expect it, you will see the harvest of your prayers. That is why I want you to be strong. I want you to stand firm, for I desire to use you as a sacred instrument within your home, in your family, in your relationships, and in every area of your life. You were not called to be just a spectator, but to be a channel of my grace. Through your lips, I will speak words of compassion. Through your hands, I will bring comfort to those who need it. Through your heart, I will reveal my love where there is darkness. You will be light where there is discouragement. You will bring hope where there is pain. You will be a balm of healing. You were set apart to fulfill a purpose, and with every act of obedience, my glory will be revealed. Do not underestimate the impact of your faith, for even the smallest gestures carry the power to transform lives. You are precious to me. Every time you have placed your trust in me, every time you have chosen to believe even without seeing, I have recorded it in my books. Your walk of faith is a treasure before me. That is why I want you never to forget that my love for you is eternal. It does not wear out with time. It does not decrease. It does not run out. It remains unshakable, sustaining you even in the most difficult moments. When you feel alone, when you think no one understands you, remember, I am with you. I see what no one else sees. I understand what no one else understands. I know you in a way that no one else can. When the path seems to have no way out, trust me. I am already working, preparing something greater than you imagined. But my child, there is something I ask of you. Share this love with those around you. Do not keep for yourself what I have generously poured into your life. The world is in need of genuine love, and you have been called to be a reflection of my heart. There are people who need your words, your compassionate gaze, your willingness to listen. There are wounded hearts waiting for a touch of hope. I want to use you as a channel of restoration. I want your life to be a living testimony of my love. Do not let fear or indifference prevent you from reaching out to those who need it. The kindness you sow today will be reaped in abundance tomorrow. Draw near to those who need a touch of grace. Do not allow silence to build walls between you and those you love. Be an instrument of reconciliation, restoration, and unity. Let my compassion flow through your words and actions. Place your hands on those around you if they allow it, and pray for them. Bless them with the love that I have already poured over you. Your prayers are not just words thrown into the wind. They carry power and produce eternal fruit. When you intercede for someone, I move the heavens in response. Do not doubt the impact of your prayers. Dedicate your time, your resources, and your affection first to those who live with you. Your family should be the first field where you sow the seeds of faith. Let those around you see the evidence of your belief, not just in your words, but in how you serve, how you love, and how you give yourself to others. Do not ignore those who have distanced themselves because of misunderstandings or past wounds. I am a God of reconciliation, and I desire to see the same mercy I extend to you reflected in your life. Where there is bitterness, let my love heal. Where there is resentment, surrender it to me. Take the first step, even if it is difficult, perhaps a message, a call, or a small act of kindness. Even if the response does not come immediately, your act of grace has value before me. I created you to love, and love is greater than any pain. And as you bless those around you, you will see your home prosper and flourish in unimaginable ways. I will establish an atmosphere of peace, and every prayer, every act of patience, every seed of love you plant will bear fruit at the right time. Through your faith, relationships will be strengthened, hardened hearts will be softened, and those who seem far from me will find their way back. Do not be discouraged if change does not happen on your timeline. Spiritual growth follows a process, and every one of your prayers is building a powerful testimony. When challenges arise, seek me first. Do not let anger or frustration rule your heart. I am your refuge, your source of peace. In moments of weakness, cry out to me, and in that very moment I will fill you with my spirit and help you stand firm. Learn to silence your soul in my presence before responding to the world. Your words have power. Use them wisely. Whenever you feel the weight of life, cry out to me. I will answer. I will show you a way where there seemed to be none. I've already prepared provision. I've already established promises. I have already declared blessings over you. What seems impossible today will become a living testimony of my power. Wait on me. Rest in my love. Do not fear, for I am your God, and I am with you at every moment. Your life is safe in my hands, and I am faithful to fulfill all that I have promised. At the right time, you will see the fulfillment of every word. Now rise up in faith. Walk with confidence, live with hope, for I am with you now and forever. But my child, I need you to guard your heart with diligence. Do not let resentment take root, for even a small seed of bitterness can grow into a mighty tree that overshadows your joy and faith. Instead, bring every hurt before me. Let my spirit be the gardener of your soul, pruning away anger, healing wounds, and making space for new growth. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. I know there are moments when you feel weary, when it seems like your prayers echo back in silence, when you wonder if your faithfulness even matters. But hear me, every unseen act of obedience, every hidden sacrifice, every quiet decision to trust me is seen by heaven. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Galatians 6:9. There may be people in your life who have wounded you, who have spoken against you, who have misunderstood your heart. Do not let their words define you. Do not allow their rejection to make you forget who you are in me. Even my son, Jesus, was despised and rejected by men, yet he never wavered in love. Isaiah 53:3. You are called to follow his example, to bless those who curse you, to pray for those who persecute you. Matthew 5:44. Not because they deserve it, but because I have poured undeserved grace upon you. In your home, be mindful of the words you speak. Words have the power to build or to tear down, to heal or to wound, to strengthen or to weaken. Let your words be filled with my wisdom, seasoned with grace, spoken in love. Let no corrupt word proceed from your mouth, but only what is good for building others up, so that it may impart grace to those who hear. Even a gentle response in a moment of tension can turn away anger. Do not ignore the small, everyday moments, a quiet prayer over your children as they sleep, a word of encouragement to your spouse, a simple act of kindness to a neighbor. These are the places where my kingdom is built. The world seeks greatness in grand displays, but I establish my kingdom in the mustard seeds of faithfulness, in the widow's small offering, in the unseen obedience of a heart surrendered to me. When fear whispers that you are not enough, that you are too broken, too weak, too flawed to be used for my purposes, remember this: I have chosen the foolish things of the world to shame the wise, the weak things to shame the strong. My power is made perfect in weakness. You do not need to be strong in yourself, you only need to abide in me, and I will make you strong. Do not let the busyness of life push me to the edges of your heart. It is easy to let distractions consume your days, to let urgent things replace the truly important. But, my child, I desire fellowship with you. Do not rush past my presence. Mary chose the one thing that was necessary, to sit at my feet and listen. Will you choose the same? When you face opposition for standing in righteousness, do not be surprised. If the world hated me, it will hate you too. But take heart. You are not fighting for victory, you are standing in victory. I have already overcome the world. Do not shrink back in fear, but stand firm in faith, clothed in the full armor I have provided. Be careful not to let your love grow cold. It is easy to become cynical, to grow numb to the needs around you, to assume that someone else will step in. But I have placed you where you are for a reason. The good works I have prepared for you are not someone else's assignment. They are yours. Do not withhold love when you have the power to give it. Seek me in the decisions you make. Do not lean on your own understanding, but acknowledge me in all your ways, and I will direct your paths. There are choices before you that seem good in the eyes of men, but I see beyond the surface. I know the way that leads to life, and I will guide you if you trust me. When the enemy tries to remind you of your past, remind him of your future. You are not who you used to be. You have been washed, sanctified, and justified in my name. The old has gone, the new has come. Do not dwell in shame over what I have already forgiven. There is a battle for your mind, but you are not defenseless. Take captive every thought that does not align with my truth. Do not let anxious thoughts spiral unchecked. Instead, bring them to me. Whatever is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and praiseworthy, think on these things and my peace will guard your heart. Teach the next generation to walk in my ways. Your children, whether young or grown, need to see faith lived out, not just spoken about. When you sit at home, when you walk along the road, when you lie down, when you rise up, let my word be on your lips. Your example will leave a greater impact than any sermon they hear. Be faithful with what is in your hands today. Do not despise the day of small beginnings. Please subscribe to receive more of my truth and turn on notifications so you never miss what I have to say to you.